Hello, it's the Dazzling One. How are you doing today? Well, in today's video, we are going to have a life talk about learning. I had some really amazing thoughts earlier today when I was talking to my daughter, my youngest daughter. You heard in today's video, we are going to talk about learning. I decided to share this life talk video about learning because I got to realize that I've learned so much from so many different people, so many different ages, young, older, and everywhere in between. And the one thing that I found that was so powerful was that my willingness to learn. So being willing to learn from everybody and anybody is how you will grow. Example, only learn from somebody that's older than me, that is younger than me. Now, I've learned from all my children. I've learned from people I've worked with. I've learned from friends. I've learned from people I might just encounter for a small period of time in my life. And I feel that it makes me grow, because even if I've been doing something, counter somebody who may have a way of doing it, just doing it one step different than how I do it. I cheat myself by not at least listening to them. How I have learned some amazing things from so many different people. I felt even if somebody's younger than you, they have knowledge. Everybody has a certain amount of knowledge. We all have knowledge. I might have knowledge in doing something one way, and you might have knowledge from doing it another way. It has nothing to do with how old you are, what your race is, what your occupation is. It has nothing to do with any of that. It just has to do with you being you. And with me saying you being you, even if you've lived 10 years on this earth and you've learned how to do something, and I may have lived 80, 90 years on this earth, you have something to give. We've always lived in a culture where older people have the most wisdom, and they do. I'm not saying that. But with that being said, there's younger people that have a different wisdom. So if there's something you want to learn, say you want to learn how to, be more savvy with the internet, or say you want to be more savvy with social media. Well, you might want to talk to somebody who's a lot younger, because that is something how their life, has started, and that's how their life, it has always been a part of their lives. Whereas somebody that might be older, not that they can't learn and can't take the skills that they've learned in the past and bring those skills into the present and apply those skills and techniques to them, it just leaves them in a position to grow. So you cannot not learn from everybody, because every single person has a lesson that you can use if you choose to listen and learn from that person. If you choose to listen and learn and embrace what that person has to give, you can really benefit from it. So it doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter what your education is. It doesn't matter where you've trained or where you've studied or who you've studied under. What matters is your life experiences. And there's some people who have never learned from somebody. They are self-taught. They wanted to learn a skill and they decided to figure it out themselves. While it might be a little bit harder that way, they've grown and learned from that. Those people have immense amounts of information and knowledge to give you. So when you choose to look at everybody as a teacher, as your teacher, and look at yourself as a teacher, because none of us, nobody on this earth knows absolutely everything in and out about everything. It's just not possible. Some people might act like they know everything, but really they don't. Look at this and think, wow, that's something I'd like to do. Who can I learn from? And even if I've been doing something, like I said, 10, 15, 20 years, I still can learn a new way of doing it, a better way of doing it. So I want you to think about one of the things that you've always wanted to learn. And then I want you to think about a way that you can learn to do it. And not only that, I want you at the bottom, not only to like and subscribe, but I want you to something you've always wanted to learn and how you're going to go about learning it. So this is the Dazzling One. I tried some different things with lighting today. I hope it's even better. Each video I try to make just a smidgy, just a little bit better than the last one, so that even in this world of YouTube, I'm learning everything I've learned from somebody else that has been so kind to put training out there for people to learn. So while this is a new avenue for me, and I'm kind of moving into like a 2.5, 3 month of YouTube, having a channel, I'm learning. I'm constantly looking to learn. And I think that each video is getting a little bit better. And while they may not be perfect, I am proud of the body of work that I've put out. I'm proud of the work that I've put out, the mistakes, the ups and the downs. And I'm constantly on a quest to become better, to learn and grow. And if you have any questions about people that I've learned and I've grown from, feel free to drop me a message. I'll be more than willing to share their information on, everything, absolutely everything I've learned from somebody else. And, so don't worry, we still got that last faith video coming up. It's in the works. Don't worry about it. So just stay focused today. Focus on what can I learn today. If each day we learn just one new thing, imagine, as we go through life and grow through life, how amazing and what we can give to other people. So as I said, this is the Dazzling One, wishing you an amazing, abundant day. I pray that each step you take brings you closer to where you want to be, and that you're not walking in circles unless you're dancing. So have a wonderful and amazing day. I look forward to our next life talk. Lucky 13. Bye-bye.